I will again do as much one brand of product as I can. And today I will go for Charlotte Tilbury products, which I don't have a lot of them, but enough to make like kind of a Charlotte Tilbury video, because I like watching those, as I said before, so I thought I would make those kind of videos. For base, I might just use this Embryolisse Toleriane Ultra La Roche-Posay. It's my go-to around the eyes. It's my go-to around the eyes and around the lips. I also add a little bit here, depending on a little bit what I'm gonna do. I do my eyes before I do the skin always, so that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. And yeah, so I'm gonna use this palette from her. It's a Pillow Talk, of course. If I'm pretty sure you saw it already, like this shiny prettiness. Names, but I'm not gonna use names anyway, so we're gonna put it on the side. So it's this palette where you go from day to medium, day to afternoon, whatever you want, you know, lighter to darker and more red. So whenever you want to use, of course, whatever. But she calls it like day, desk, date and dream, but whatever, you know. These are out since I'm not going to use the red ones since I just did the red look. So what I'm going to do is something with the rest of them. And I will probably use the Pillow Talk Kohl pencil, which I really like. And that would be, also comes in this cute packaging, of course. Now this one is the reddish brown, like Pillow Talk. It's that kind of brown, super pretty, so I will probably start with this one. So I sharpened this Kohl pencil, and I was thinking, why not try and draw in her feline kind of liner a bit, without of course extending it too much, since all I have here is like folds on folds, so that probably won't make much sense, but you know, something. So I will probably do this off camera because it will take me forever. Now I know she goes like, she makes it pretty wide here, what I can see, of course, like a normal, you know, outer part of the eye. Anyways, I will probably take it in here too and try and make like a kind of a feline thing, just to do like a little bit Charlotte Tilbury look if I can. Very interesting. I took some off. What I managed to. I mean, it pretty much gets stuck over there, so I will try and, you know, keep on going. So now I need a medium, or like a, maybe a shade like this with a little bit sheen. That's what she uses for the base usually. I will try this one here, the second one. It's a little bit of a rose gold kind of thing. And the fluffy brush. I don't know if this is a mistake because I used this palette a few times, but I didn't do it like her kind of way. So I will go over this. Oh, it's pretty dark, but maybe it's okay. If I start here and I go up a little bit, but not all the way up. But she does use those kind of sheen. It's a little bit like a Dior kind of sheen in the crease. She does go up pretty high up with a sheen kind of color. So I will try this too, because they're really not like in the face shimmery or anything like that. Maybe it's okay. I will add a little bit of this one here, like a mauvey kind of pink. Oh, but that's pigmented. Whoa, okay, I need another brush. It's a pretty one, this one though. The mauvey kind of, mauvey peach, I don't know. It's not mauve and it's not peach. It looks more mauvey in the pan, I feel. More pink. So like that. Blend it out. And in here a bit too. Pretty easy going, huh? Pretty easy going. I will take, should I take the same one now under eye? Okay, I will take this one also under eye. I'm gonna have to do the pencil again here. You don't see it on top anymore. Not with all this. I suppose the whole idea with her eyeshadow is pretty much to make a simple, fast look without too much fooling around. I will probably take just the lightest one and hope that it's light enough for inner corner here. Yeah, it's kind of light. It's not that light, but I suppose it's just good enough for this here. It's kind of peachy actually, so it's not that light, but never mind. I mean, that's what she does too. She's going back with her pencil and she's taking it all the way inside here and all the way out. And she's pulling it out much further, of course, than what I do. I'm just taking it like here. And around. A little bit in there. I could of course put some more of the brown, but I don't think it's even necessary to put a little bit of the brown. Maybe I will do it anyways. I will take the smallest brush anyways and do a little bit of the dark brown. Now just kind of to go over the pencil with. I usually do that. Not that I think that these actually need it. They pretty much stay in place where you put them, these. At least this one does. I'm pretty sure all her pencils are like this. Icons, I mean, yeah. So pretty much stay in place, but I really like the color. Like a really reddish brown like that. I don't know if it's very useful for me to use this inside the waterline. It might just make my eyes look really red. Could try, of course. I will try a bit and see what we think about that. Okay, so Smashbox kohl liner to tight line with, and yeah, I suppose I'm leaving the brown in the waterline. Doesn't look too bad, does it? So I will just curl lashes now then, and mascara and all those other things, and start with my face, because I think this is a look that, you know, it's kind of done already. So, Natasha Denona eyelash curler. I'm doing it one more time. Just because I really like the way it looks. One. Then I go a little bit further out and do a short one. Look at that. I will probably use the Essence mascara. Just because I don't want to start now and put a lot of time on this. Whoa. Look at that. That's a nice curl. And then this mascara on, it's like, whoa, quite massive for my lashes nowadays. Okay, so I think I want to go in a little bit with this lightest color here in the middle, just to pop it in the middle. I will just do that. So I'm taking that one on a brush, and yeah, a little bit of a brightening up thing over there in the middle for me. It's a little bit needed with these kind of colors, it seems. Just going straight up like that, not even blending it, I think. Or maybe up here we blend it, but not down there, not close to the lashes. I will, when it comes up here, peeking through, like that. Over there I will blend it a bit with the fluffy brush that I already have here. Like here, it's far too much. Maybe she doesn't wear so much here either. I don't really remember. I mean, I saw a video, but it definitely didn't look messy like this. It looked like a real thing, like going in like that. And mine just got like really clumpy messy over there, so I don't know, I'm just taking this down. So for highlight for the inner corner, I took the glazed donut from Ofra, which is really pretty highlight. like that. This one is like super pretty. Okay, so a brush like this from Smashbox and this glazed donut highlight in the inner corner, and I will kind of pack it on a bit because this got just too sad looking here in the inner corner. Take it down here too. I decided to open my Besame pouch here. Take the black mascara and use it as an eyeliner. I think that's what I will do. So that's the cake mascara. I will just use it like, for eyeliner today. Just the tiniest bit, and hope that I don't screw it up, because this is a little bit, something you need to practice. So it looks like that. So I'm using the water that I have here, clean water, on top of the cake mascara, just 1 drop. Should be more than enough. So there is the 1 drop. And this is actually the brush that I bought from Besame as well. I think it's working pretty well for this. Okay, so I finished with the black Besame mascara / liner, and as you can see, I put it on like 1.5 times, let's say, not all over, even twice, and it's really black and nice like that. So yeah, and with the brush that you can buy from there, it actually is really easy to put it on. You just have to wait that you get the right consistency, that it's not too runny, and you can try it and see if it's see-through. It's just gonna be too runny, so you wait a bit until it's thick enough, and then it's really just to glide it on. Yeah, so I really like that. Anyways, now it's time for the skin, and yeah, some more Charlotte Tilbury on the cheek. Okay, so I got 4 of these cheek to cheek Swish and Glow blusher. Okay, so one, of course, is the Pillow Talk. I will show you all of them, but swatches are kind of, they don't do these blushes justice, let's say, to do swatches. They're very light, but on the face, on the cheek, they show up really pretty. So this one has a really pretty golden sheen around in peach, and inside a really pretty pink like that, if it shows, like that. I can swatch them like this, just a little bit, both of them together. So a really pretty sheen like that. But it's very light if you think like on my fingertip, but when you have it on your skin, it really glows pretty and looks nice. I probably won't use that one today. Then I have, which one is this? Ecstasy, and it looks like, and of course they come in this usual normal packaging. This one has a little bit more of a bronzed golden around it, and then a darker, also with shimmer in the middle, which is, I will just swatch this one the same way and we'll see. So it's more peachy. That one is this one. More peachy, the other one was more of a golden pink. This one is more like a peachy look. This one would be so pretty with this too. I might just use this one. I will put it on the side. And then I have Love is the Thing, which is the brightest one I have, I believe. And this one looks like that. Yeah, this is definitely the brightest one. And looks really bright in the pan. But this one again has a sheen with the coral kind of pink around, and then this bright pink in the middle. So I will swatch that one too. They would all like work with these looks because they're so neutral, but they have a little bit different something each of them. But of course, I think I will use the Pillow Talk, and I might just add a little bit something of the, maybe this one. Or then it will, this one is pretty close to Pillow Talk itself, I think. I will just swatch it, because the Pillow Talk online looks different on everybody's like video. So it was really hard to tell what it looks like. It's actually pretty rosy bronze around. That's how I would describe it. More bronze than rosy. And then in the middle, just a champagne. So it doesn't have as much rose in it as I thought. You can see it's more bronze than anything else. That's the Pillow Talk. So I thought it was more like this. So now the Ecstasy is like that and this is Pillow Talk. So if I put them together, it will also be really pretty. Yeah, I just might do it. I will start with the Pillow Talk and then I will use the Ecstasy, I think, a little bit as a pop in the middle. I will just take maybe this brush from Smashbox. So I'm going in all of it like that, like just, yeah. And then you will see what color it actually has on my cheeks. I would say it's kind of a bronze, but very light bronze, if you think. I have something black here from the mascara. Okay, I will take it later. So, like that. So rather, it's pretty and very day-to-day friendly, let's say. So I will first put this one on, but I will definitely use one of the other ones as well because I want to. Even though this one is pretty pretty. See, when you put it on, it gets kind of a peachiness to it, doesn't it? Yeah, it seems like. So this one isn't bad at all. Even though in the beginning I thought like, oh, did I buy another bronzer? Thinking that it's going to be a blush. But on the cheek, it actually does look like in kind of a middle thing. It's a bit like a chameleon, this thing. Very strange. Not bad. So I think I will definitely use a little bit of this Ecstasy, which is this one. A little bit more peach. And I will take a brush like this for it. So this one also all over, like not gonna do the pop thing. See, it definitely is a pretty peach like that. So this one I will just pull it a bit more inside here. And it has more of a lighter glow also. They're really pretty those, I have to say. And I will take it, why not take it up here too? Since I'm not going to use another bronzer or anything, so I might as well use this as a warming up kind of shade for the face. Why not? Little bit of a glow all over. Because this powder, it's really matte, the one I used. I don't know if I should put it all over, but I'm putting it in a little bit of a bigger place here. So first when I got these, I was a little bit like disappointed when I opened them. I thought like, wow, is this gonna show up on my skin at all? They looked so light and so, you know, like nothingy compared to what I used to, like pigmented things. But then when I put it on, like when I swatched it also, I was like, meh, this is nothing. That's why I didn't bother to swatch it on my skin here where it's splotchy, because they wouldn't even show up, I think. And they hardly show up on the fingertip like that, you know, to show you when you have it really like a big, strong swatch. Anyway, so the minute I put it on my face though, I realized they definitely show up. I probably have too much on now. Okay, so I still want to use this donut, a little bit glazed donut on the cheek, because since I have it in the inner corner, I will just add a little bit of this one, even though it's kind of too light, huh? Just a tiny bit. Just the tiniest bit I will use this with a really fluffy brush. So maybe then it's not that, you know, serious. Just to lighten here a bit, like that. You know, it's not doing too much, I think, at least. Just like that. A bit here too. Okay, so the first thing I bought from Charlotte Tilbury was definitely the Lip Cheat lip liner. And I was sure also that I'm gonna find something in my collection from Il Makiage or from MAC that it's very close. And yeah, I did find one that's very close, but it's still pinker than this one, whereas this one is kind of a, again, a chameleon between peachy, pink, brown kind of thing. And for my coloring, it's really like perfect. So yeah, see, not pink, not peach, not brown. Yeah, that's the lip cheat lip pencil by itself. Found something I think really close, which what I can see at least online from everybody's, again, everything looks different depending on the lighting and everybody's videos, but what I can see, this is a pretty close dupe for it, especially if I put them together, which one of them is from Revlon, and it is 130 Rose Velvet, and it looks like that. So this one is a little bit more browny looking, and then I have Smashbox Can Do No Wrong, and this one is more pink. This one is matte, this one is not. This one is like a satin, this one is a matte. And this one is like spot on to this, spot on. But I think her lipstick is a little bit more peachy than pink. So if you put these together, it pretty much becomes, I think, very close to her Pillow Talk lipstick. So I will do that. I think I will do the darker one in the outer corners and then blend the other one all over. And then this one. Okay, so that was kind of my take on Charlotte Tilbury products that I have. Colors are awesome. The eyeshadows are pigmented and really smooth. I don't have any over other ones, and these are really good. Also, the cheek products, I piled it on. So I'm really enjoying her products. Now, I did get the Intense lipstick as well, which is gorgeous. This one is not matte. It's also a satin, like maybe like the Revlon, something like that a bit. So it comes in this other kind of packaging, not the way the Pillow Talk lipstick comes, I think, because it's a different formula. So this one is super pretty, like that, like a plummy brown kind of thing. But of course you don't have to use it straight on. You can use it like, look how pretty is that, like a rosy brown like that. Super pretty. So this one I'm really stoked about. I don't have anything just like it, and I just might put it on so you can see what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. So sorry for the finger. Okay, so for this darker Intense Pillow Talk lipstick, that's what they call it, Pillow Talk Intense, yeah, I'm using Soar from MAC. It's this one here, and this is the lipstick. And if you want it a bit darker, you know, also this one is nice, half red. It's also MAC. Yeah, half red. It makes it a little bit more plum looking. Then I will just dab in this. Of course, this one goes with this look too, I mean. And now this one, even if it's not matte, it's not slippery, like it's really just like a satin. Which is kind of refreshing to have a satin that's a little bit darker. So that's the Intense lipstick, and I really like this one too. So I hope you're still doing fine. Probably sitting at home like me. Like playing with colors, why not? You can't clean all day. So that's my Charlotte Tilbury kind of video, and yeah. Anyways, thanks again for watching.